Then the top part of your agenda gets developed last. Because if you don't have the middle part and the bottom part done, then you don't even have to worry about doing the top part. There's no point in having that meeting. So the agenda template, you have the group name up at the top. So that way everybody knows which committee or which department is supposed to be having this meeting, the day, date, and the year. Some people just put the month and the day. And for some people who think by days of the week, that's really hard for them to do. They need to know, is it a Monday, is it a Wednesday? So that's why you want to have the day, the month, and the date on there. And then also the location. I can't tell you how many times people have shown up at the wrong location because the location wasn't listed on the agenda and they were going to the previous place where they had met with these folks. So you have the location listed on there. And critical meeting start and end time. It should be made clear to everybody that there is a beginning and there is an end to this. And if you put that start time on there, you must start at that time. We do not wait for late people. Because if you wait for late people, what are you training everybody to do? Be late. Why show up on time? Because you never start on time. When you start on time and somebody walks in late, if you repeat everything for the late people, what are you training them to do? Be late. You haven't missed anything. I'm going to repeat everything for you. So you start on time. Now, if you hesitate at being so structured and businesslike and you feel like people need to do some networking or just some socializing, then either have them do it ahead of time or make sure it's very clear on the agenda, this is the networking or visiting part of the agenda. So for those people who don't want to be there for that part, they can roll in when business kicks in. That's why underneath it says time to time, arrival, snacks, visiting. You can decide if this will be pre-meeting or if it's a part of the meeting and be okay with the people who don't care about snacks and visiting time. They just want to be there for business. So whatever meeting time you set as the start of your agenda, that's what time you need to start. And then also, important is letting people know ahead of time what they should be prepping for or studying or bringing to the meeting. Because most of you, I have a feeling, if you were emailed a request 10 minutes before a meeting, can you please review this? Right before the meeting, you don't have time. So if you are running an organized, productive meeting, you have already mapped all of this out a week or two ahead of time. You already know what people need to prepare and study for ahead of time, and you're letting them know that far ahead of time what they need to prepare for. And when you run a meeting like that, they are so much more effective, and they really don't need to be as long because you're getting more done. There are a lot of times where I see 2-hour meetings, and when I'm shadowing, I sit through those meetings, and I'm thinking, wow, if you had asked question A, B, and C a week ago, this meeting could have been 45 minutes. That everybody has to hem and haw and think about it.